This is the Joey Salazar Leadership Podcast.
Well, hello and welcome everybody to the Joey Salazar Leadership Podcast. This is Joey Salazar, and this has been an absolute dream of mine to record and finally launch my very own podcast. One of the subjects that has truly impacted my life the most is the subject of leadership. And so this channel, this podcast will be dedicated to talking all things leadership. I have personally committed my life to personal growth and adding values to others. And so I look forward to connecting with you in every episode. What we're going to be talking about is going to equip you and help you lead yourself better, lead your family better, whether it's in your workplace or in church and everywhere in between. I believe God has called us to step into leadership because everybody has influence. John Maxwell, one of the great mentors of my life, has taught me leadership is simply influence. And I believe everybody, again, has some degree, some level of influence. And what we do with it, it absolutely matters. And so what can you expect from each episode? The first thing you can expect is to be stretched in leadership. What does that mean? Well, there's going to be some things that I'm going to share with you that you probably already know and you're probably going to be reminded, but there's going to be some other things that are going to be new to you. And I'm going to challenge you and encourage you to step out of your comfort zone so that you can become everything that God has called you to be. Now, you may be listening to that and you're like, that's cool and all, but like, who are you? Well, great question. My name is Joey Salazar and I am your friend. And I live in Orlando, Florida, along with my wife and 2 children. And we serve as executive pastors here at Journey Church. It's been amazing to see what God all has done through this ministry, starting in a portable high school, now having our own building and even an online campus with 3 services each Sunday. But to be honest with you, my personal journey even begins before here. It begins in the great country of Texas, like I like to say. It begins in my parents' church and other ministries and churches that I've been able to be a part of. And everything I've been able to learn about leadership in my 34 years of age, I want to share with you. Something else you can expect in every episode is wisdom, not only for myself, but from other leaders as well. I've developed some incredible relationships. There's some people who have blessed my life that I want to connect you with them. And so we're going to be talking to them. We're going to be asking them questions and really just leaning into everything that they have for us. And then lastly, you're going to be equipped. If there's anything that you're going to pick up from me very quickly is that I'm a simple man. I'm a simple guy. I'm going to give you practical advice that you can apply right away. Again, what good is it to learn something super deep, something super complicated, and not really be able to do anything with it? But you know what? One of the things that I'm really looking forward to the most, to be honest with you, is that I'm not doing this podcast alone. I have a very good friend of mine, somebody that I've actually had the chance to meet for several years. We met here through the ministry of Journey Church, and Gio is going to be riding along with me in this particular project, and he's going to be helping us out with production, the production side of things, as well as commenting and adding his personal view on some of the subjects that we'll be talking about. And so, Gio, thank you so much for joining in this journey with me. Why don't you say hello to the people and just share a little bit about yourself as well?
Hello, everyone. My name is Gio. It's an honor to share the mic with you. Pastor Joey, thank you for embarking on this adventure together. And I'm looking forward to sharing this content with the world.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Gio. Well, hey, this wraps up episode 0. Again, it's just more of an introduction and expectation. Lastly, I do want to remind you to please subscribe and tell your friends about this new podcast. Once again, welcome to the Joey Salazar Leadership Podcast.
Thank you for tuning in. For more information and additional resources, check out joeysalazar.org and follow him on Instagram at Joey Salazar. Please feel free to rate, review, share, and subscribe. Once again, thank you so much for joining the Joey Salazar Leadership Podcast.